What's going on, people? Welcome back to another Jazz TV. Back again this evening. It's a match review show between Burnley and Newcastle United. I've got Pete with us again. How are you, Pete? You good?
Yeah, very well. You, John?
Yeah, I'm all good, man. I'm all good. Just a bit of quiet Sunday today, it's been really good. Been to the gym, dinner, and just watched the game. So so it's all good in the hood. And there you go. So, guys, like the video, like what you watch, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Please follow to PD Prolock as well. He's got a good channel going as well. He's got a few going on. And we'd like to super chat. Super chat is always open. Just give the channel what it's worth. And you'd like to become a member. It is just 99p as well. Thank you very much indeed for that one. So, yeah, Peter finishes Burnley 1, Newcastle United 4 at Turf Moor. It's a difficult place to go to. It's a tricky place. I know a lot of people are saying that we could get unstuck there, but we came through with flying colours. So just give us a little breakdown on yesterday's game, Pete, and just tell us all about it.
Yeah, I was expecting this was going to be a tough game as well. Burnley are staying, trying to fight for their lives, trying to give it a right or good goal to stay in the Premier League. First part of the game, Burnley did start the brighter. They were having chances, creating left, right, and centre. They were trying to create something. But then we definitely upped our game. And then as soon as we scored the first goal, that's when Burnley just couldn't cope with our attacking, unfortunately. Eddie changes his formation for a change, goes with a 4-4-2, bit old school, but it worked very well yesterday. I thought, particularly our two wingers, Gordon and Murphy, I thought were outstanding yesterday. Brilliant they were. Bruno, class in centre midfield. Sean Longstaff did very well yesterday as well. And Wilson and Isak, well, what can you say about the pair of them, particularly Isak at the moment? 20 goals now in the Premier League this season. Absolute cracking that he's on 20 goals. It was just a matter of time before it was going to come.
Yeah.
But we had to defend very well at times. I thought two fullbacks, Latino and Hall, were brilliant again yesterday, and I thought our centre backs were very good. No one put in a dodgy performance yesterday, really. Burnley just couldn't cope with our attack, and we stuck the 4 goals, put 4 goals past them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, every time we went forward, they looked absolutely all over the place at the back, and we know he's going to score. It's just, and that's the problem. We had to finish them off as well. I mean, we were clinical in bits, and the marriage, their goalkeeper's been outstanding as well. But I look at the team lineup. Newcastle team lineup yesterday. The back and goal, then the left back was Lewis Hall, right back is Tino, the centre back pair and the Craft, and also Dan Burn. We're going to come on to him in a minute. Midfield 4 will be Longstaff and Bruno. The flanks will be Murphy and Gordon. Murphy had a great game yesterday. And up front, it'll be Isak and Wilson. When I look at if I looked at the team lineup there, I thought, what formation he plays? He's not playing the 4-3-3. I thought it was 4-2-3-1. No. But didn't know what it was. It was just, like I said, it's a 4-4-2. I'm happy with that. And it's all good.
Yeah, it was a bit of a change of a formation. As I mentioned, it was a bit old school, but it worked yesterday. It worked very, very well. Normally, PC old 4-4-2 is a bit old school now, but it worked very well. Eddie decided to change something, and then absolutely worked very, very well yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, I thought we didn't start the best of starts as well. The back had to make a good save, save with his feet, and also as well, they had another chance as well. And then Dan Burn's tackle, what a tackle! Because he's ashamed about to shoot, and then nowhere Dan Burn came in and he put his leg out. He had to meet it right, and then away it goes. And good on him. I mean, and that kind of set the tone. And then after that, Newcastle took control of the game and got onto our business and settled down. Once got the first goal, and that's who Callum Wilson got the first one. Lovely move on the right. Isak went for it. Marriage saved it, and it felt nice for Wilson. He was going to miss that. And before that, he should have. Was it a penalty? I'm not so sure, but he did get straight back up, and he got booked for it. But 2 minutes later, he scored.
That's it, John. When he's in front of goal, Wilson, he's a goal finisher. That's what you do. You play the ball to him there. if it's going to go onto his boot, 9 times out of 10 he puts us in the back of the net. That's exactly what he does. Glad to see him back. The goals as well. That's what Wilson does. You give him the ball in the box, he'll put them away.
Fact, absolute fact. Let's go for the comments there, and thanks so much for coming in, guys. Don't much. I've got people watching. I've got 94 people watching. That is with YouTube and X is both on live platforms as well. Thank you very much indeed. Spot on. And big up to Gareth. Hope you well, mate. Gareth. And I'm not going to read that. Get gallant. Nah, yeah, mate. You're absolutely fine. But thanks for subscribing, though. I appreciate that. Big up to Kel as well. Big Newcastle fan. Hope you're well. And big up to Toonami. Is that Brian? Is that Brian?
It is Brian, yes.
Brian, big up to Brian. Because every time, I really want to know his name because he calls so many times. Big up Brian, by the way, and your wifey and your family as well. Great win yesterday. I thought Lewis Hall and Gordon were outstanding. I thought Eddie Howe. Eddie Howe out? Yes. When we went on that awful run, I feared he would get sacked by the board. Credit to Eddie. Thank you very much indeed. You know what? I was always Eddie in. And big up to Mick as well. And Sheffy. What you got to call him? Thank you, Mick. Oh, Spurs got two quick goals back. It was 4-0. Now it's 4-2. Wow.
What the hell is it? Wow.
What a game. What a game of football there. And then we got Kel again. Hi to you, Kel. Anyone else do a little dance? When Big Joe Miggy came on, I didn't see it because I did like an offline watch along with Clover and gave us the link as well. So thanks again, Clover, for giving us that opportunity as well. And so I just comment setting goal. I want to talk about big up to like it was to mention Lewis Hall. It was Brian won it to mention about Lewis Hall. What a performance yesterday! There was one part where he got turned, he got spun. But he did very well to get back and pull out for a corner kick.
Yeah, absolutely. Why we've given this lad the chance now. He's deserved it. And this lad should be getting we should be looks like we are getting this lad permanently as well for about 28 million, which I think is an absolute steal for a very good young left back. I'm glad we've given that opportunity. And now Eddie's now seeing what he can do on the pitch as well. At least you're playing a recognised left back in that position as well. And Lewis Hall, he's got a bright future ahead of him at this club now. He really, really is. We got him in for a reason, and that was one of his best performances I've seen from a very, very young lad.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I like Lewis Hall. I mean, it's just a question of whether to get that start, and that is the thing. And he's got a given chance, got a given time. So yeah, I think this guy deserves this break. He deserves a goal, and big up to him. I like this player, but get him signed up permanently as well. And did we see that little dance when Joe and me came on? I don't know if I saw it.
I know. Oh, you've not seen anyone do a little dance when they came on. It was great to see Joe Linton back. He's going to be needed within the side now. It's great to see him back now as well. But yeah, it's got some players are back, as I mentioned. Joe Linton, Miggy back as well. He'd probably not start. It's a player I still like to see go, but at least we're getting some first teamers back, which is the main thing. Paul was on the bench yesterday as well, didn't come on. Didn't start the game again. He's still kept with Dubravka. I mean, Dubravka was okay. The goal they scored, right? I'm a little bit disappointed because he's fired very, very far off his line, and he's nowhere getting the ball, and I was just disappointed how we conceded that. I must admit, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I think you could get that one. I think it's like a looping header, isn't it? If he stays
it's
on his line,
header. Yeah.
If Dubravka's on his line, he could have probably stayed there. But again, the way he comes out, he's far off his line and nowhere getting the ball. It's a little bit disappointed how we gifted that goal away. But he put some really good saves. Who was poor yesterday was Anthony Taylor, the referee.
Oh man, I tell you what, this guy, one of the worst referees I've seen for a long, long time. I can't lie. I mean, look, now you can see why like some big teams don't like him at all whatsoever, Pete. They really don't. And I tell you one thing, right? I mean, I don't want this refereeing a big game. Newcastle, Liverpool, Newcastle, Arsenal. I don't want this referee. I don't trust this ref. Anyway, afternoon, gents. Big up yourself, Brennan. Hope you're well, mate. And big up to Wayne and Pete and all in the chat. You said 4 before the game, but hey ho, Murphy, brilliant, and that's the Longstaff we all want to see. Class lad. Fact, he's got to do it every week. Spurs has just nearly scored a game, by the way. Should have been 4-3. Big up to Mama. How are you doing, Mama? Flossie, hope you're well. She is so polite, and I'll do text her as well. And we definitely need a goalie. I'm tired of Dubs yesterday. Yes, that goal conceded yesterday wasn't his Tyler's fault, but he's just not good enough. We need a quality keeper. What we need is to sweep that keeper. Son's got confidence, so he's going to shout, and that's what we need. Yeah, but he can go. I mean, Carriers can go to Italy, and Gillespie. I mean, he signed a year, so which is so just I can't fathom it at all. And don't understand it. I think that ref is absolutely that Anthony Taylor from Manchester. He's got to be a United fan. Hey ho, Pete lad's disappointed, but 40-1 for 50p, 4-0. But that was good buzzing the result as well. Yeah, facts, absolutely win. And I'm saying hi to Benne as well. And don't get me started on Till. Oh my God, he was like Mr. Bean fats. Yeah, let's go to the second goal. It's a well-worked goal, by the way. I mean, Callum Wilson, just didn't give up. Thought he was going out for a goal kick, got a goal ball back. It came to Livermore. I think it was then Murphy crossed it in, pulled the ball back for Longstaff, and they made it 2-0. Now, people I've seen on social media piping this guy up saying that he's back, right? Yes, we unlocked him yesterday. Yes, he played well yesterday. Yes, he scored a fine goal, yeah? But at the end of the day, I'm not criticizing. For me, it's just a squad player. That is it.
Yeah, he needs to do that regularly now. Sorry. It's like, because it's no good having one good game and then he plays poor the next game, because it's consistent. It's what you call consistency now from Longstaff. He's got 3 games left to show that he can do it throughout the rest of the season. It's his opportunity now. But yeah, that's what we need from Sean Longstaff, is just consistency. Now, he had a very good game yesterday, but now you need to do that on a regular basis and not just one every so often.
That's the thing. And now you've got Joe Linton's fit and raring to go. He'll definitely be getting some game time. I'm sure he'll be back against Brighton because he looked well. And Elliot Anderson's there as well. So you've got to keep your standards up. If you don't keep your standards up, you're dropped. And that's all there is to it. Yeah, but,
absolutely.
I thought Livermore, like I said, and Hall played well. I thought Livermore should have scored. To imagine had a great save. Yeah. I mean, Isak first half, I'll be honest with you, I didn't think he was that good because I thought he was quiet. But in the second half, he was. Go on, Pete.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't quite quiet in the first half, but second half, he's a different player. I know he missed the penalty, but doesn't every world striker miss penalties? Yeah, of course they do. But what does he do after that? He makes up for it. And again, it's a great ball by Murphy, and he just rifles that goal in the roof of the net.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to talk about Jacob Murphy as well. I mean, look, that's the best he's played for a long time. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, right? But 2 assists. And again, people are saying that that is this level. That is this level. Do you know what I mean? When he plays against like Burnley and the lesser teams, that's his level. And the same with Longstaff, etc. But you got to do it for the bigger games. Yes, Sean's done it against PSG. He scored against them. I get that. Like Kel said, it's been inconsistent. I mean, Lorraine said the same thing. All it does is just runs around, and it's just the quality. You need to have the quality. Yeah, what you got in the what do you bring to the table? Yeah, and not criticize them. Let's judge him as a football player, not as from the outside.
Yeah, absolutely, John. It's like the same with Murphy. Consistency is what we want to see now. A great 2 assists. He did very well. One of his best games I've seen him play. But let's do that again. Brighton. That's a team we should be beating. They only just beat Aston Villa 1-0. They were the better team, but I think Aston Villa are just suffering of a bit of a hangover from the defeat against Olympiacos at Villa Park. But Brighton's a team we can definitely win quite comfortably. I can't see why. And again, that's why we want to see these players that have been underperforming. Let's just keep doing on that regular basis. Brightens the opportunity. As I mentioned, it's a team we can beat them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they tormented Villa today, by the way. I'm not going to lie. I mean, they should have scored a couple, but Olsen's doing outstanding form, man. Outstanding form.
He kept them in it. I watched that game as well.
Wow. It was him against the will, but it's just not good. This week has been the best Newcastle to get 3 points, and the Tories lose over 400 seats. That's bro. I love that. I love that. I mean, it's not even qualified for a general election. We don't put politics into football. But, Brian, I see your point, tongue in cheek. I think we also go to Euros with Gordon, Trips, and Pope. I hope it's great to see 14 players go into Euros. I would love it. And look at that, right? I'm not being funny, right? But Gareth Southgate started the match yesterday, right?
He was, yeah.
Callum Wilson, 2 goals and 2, yeah? Me, personally, I don't think Callum will get picked. Gordon will?
Going well, Wilson, it all depends if he keeps on scoring throughout the remainder of the season. And it's about for him to stay fit now. That's what we need him to do. I think there's still a possibility, again, but would I like him to go? No, because I fear that he could pick up a serious injury. But when Wilson's good on his day, he puts the ball in the back of the net as well. So it's just, I think it'll all go down to if Callum Wilson can stay injury free and if he keeps popping up with the goals for the last 3 games. That's what I think it'll come down to.
I think it will. I think we're doing well now. I mean, look at the back four being Emil Kraft. I mean, you hardly heard his name yesterday. Never mentioned his name yesterday. So quiet. It just gets on with business quietly.
Did very well.
And Dan Burn, again, so accomplished at the back.
Look big. Play your players in the correct positions. There you are.
Facts. Absolute facts. And that's how we go. That's how we roll here. And just do your job. Get the win. Happy days. And we've got to talk about Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, it's got a lovely third goal. What a finish, by the way. Lovely pullback. And then the ball went through the defender as the keeper was unsighted. 3-0. That was game, set, and done. And he celebrated in front of the Burnley fans.
What do you say? He's the magician of this team. The goalie, that's what a top-class player does as well. And it's the way the keeper just doesn't move as well. He just totally catches the keeper out by surprise as well. And we need this guy to stay. We really want this guy to stay. We really, really need to, don't we? Cracking goal. Just brilliant. And that's what another world-class player does. For one of the best goals he scored as well. That he scored for us as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. I'll tell you what, I think he had another great game yesterday. Every single time was Bruno. And it'd be absolutely foolish to get to sell him to Arsenal or any other club. Do you know what I mean? Let's be real. I mean, I'm sick and tired of all these clubs like Arsenal. Go and get Bruno. Go and get Bruno. And the same with Isak as well, right? It's every single flipping day. This needs to stop, Pete.
Well, yeah, they think that that his release clause triggers them. So clubs, it doesn't. It's not every club it does. I think it's clubs like abroad. So if they wanted Bruno, we could ask for a bit more than the 100 million release clause because it doesn't affect all clubs, his release clause. Mm-hmm. So we could ask for more. Isak, if we tie him down to a new contract, his price tag will increase even more.
Yeah, I've got to have to agree. Don't put for me. I wouldn't put release clauses in there at all. I wouldn't even bother. It's a waste of time.
I think Isak, I'd give him number 9 for next season as well.
Has that been confirmed?
No, but I think it wouldn't surprise me if we did that.
Yeah, totally agree. I think he's earned it. I think he's earned that number 9 shirt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And 100% because he's a goal scorer. Sky Sports said we should sign Harry Maguire in the summer. No, thank you.
Absolutely not. And he's news is he's out for 3 weeks now.
Yeah, that means he'll not be playing against us. They got Palace tomorrow, and we're all Palace tomorrow.
Which I think Palace will win tomorrow.
I agree. I hope they do. If they win, we beat Brighton, and then United don't beat Arsenal. I tell you what, all we need is a point at Old Trafford, and we're in.
That's it. Yeah.
So, and Bruno's amazing. I think we dominated after 8. I hope we can finish our last 3 games as strong. We need to kill.
We could win those games. Brighton is definitely winnable. Manchester United, we can beat them. They are a dreadful side, Manchester United.
Not that good at all.
They're not good at all. What is get them points is bit of luck, or VAR's gone in their favour. Man United are an absolutely woeful side.
They are the worst I've seen in decades. I'm sorry, they are decades. But you know what? Like I've always said, I've got lots of Man U fans, got fans over the country, right? And I do respect opposition fans as well. And that's also, I spoke to Nicole Dean today on the DM, right? Big up to Nicole. And I know she's got some mental health issues. If you're watching this, Nicole, right, you know where we're at. Yeah, big United fan. United she stands. And you know what, right? I mean, I spoke to her and she said on a DM, finally, someone is speaking sense and is not biased of football. Big up to you. And that's exactly what she said. And big up to you, Nicole. And sadly, Pete Danvers, natural centre back, and it has Sean.
Yeah, absolutely. He was never a left back.
Yeah. Palace to win by 3-1. I hope that's the case. Give the nominant to Sesko when he comes, if and when he comes. But Leipzig will demand for around 45.
I think Isak deserves it. If your guy's getting 20 plus, it's got 20 goals now for this season. The last time a striker got 20 goals plus was Shearer. We haven't had one since then.
Absolutely. I mean, it's great to see Isak do it. Do you know what I mean? Big up to Isak. Well done to him for getting 20 goals, yeah? And let's go on to Burnley as a team and Vincent Kompany. I mean, that guy, right, deserves so much applause. You know what I mean? If he's come out and he made no excuses, no ifs, no buts, and he basically said that, look, Newcastle are a better team. You're not going to get any excuses on this whatsoever. We're not being good enough. And you know what? Fair play to him, man, for coming out and saying that. Vincent Kompany, you're a man. You're the real one. You know what I mean?
Very honesty from him.
And that's very, very honesty as well. But you get other managers come out and don't big us up at all whatsoever. So, so that's that sort of thing. And it could be lots more goals. I thought we talked about the penalty miss, but Isak got the fourth goal. Lovely cross to the right. And from Murphy, and then evade everyone, not Isak, one touch into the empty net, and keep us nowhere at all whatsoever. But you know what it is, right? I mean, he missed a penalty, he didn't let it affect him, and guess what? He just got on with it, and he scored it, and he just got on with it.
Absolutely, yes, he certainly did. That's good. That was great that he didn't let it get to him after he missed. As I mentioned, world-class strikers have missed penalties, haven't they? Shearer's missed penalties. He has. Haaland, I'm pretty sure, has missed a penalty for Man City this season.
Never missed.
Was it not against? No, was it not against Sheffield United away?
Oh, of course he did. You're right. You're right. Of course he did.
So there you are.
It's a great save. It's a great save, to be fair.
Oh, he clipped a post, I think.
Yes, he
did.
It
was one of the two. But but the good thing is, didn't let the better get after them, and his goal again. It's got time for a touch, and then the rest, wham.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Joe's got a great point. Big up to Joe, by the way. I think it's his first time on my channel. Big up to you, Jay. I hope you're well. I know we're having a good weekend as well. If we're going down the release clause route, we should copy Barca and stick release clause 1 billion on Bruno, Isak, Botman, Gordon, Big Joe, and all the top players around Madrid as well. Do you know what I mean? Stick 1 billion on it, yeah? And then we see if they pay up for it. Do you know what I mean? And that's the way to stop all these clubs that are coming in first. Thank you, Joe. And if you're new, Joe, can you subscribe to my channel, mate? That'd be fantastic. Thank you very much, man. Liverpool's doing us a solid at the minute.
Yeah, I think fifth place could be well and truly still open. Yes. Although Spurs do have an extra game in hand on us, but one of those teams is Man City.
I believe so. You're right. And the way they're playing in a minute, they'll get beat. Chelsea's the way to go watch out for as well. Chelsea, my God, they gave West Ham an absolute hammer 5-0.
I think David Moyes is a dead man walking come the end of the season.
He is now. Just so he didn't sign a new contract, did he? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But there you go. And big up to Amy as well. Love her lots as always. And big up to Amy. I hope you're well. And she loves. Actually, Amy do love chocolates. She does love chocolates and cakes as well. But I love teasing Amy, by the way. Haaland wasn't happy when Pep took him off. He wanted his 5th goal. And
I saw that as well.
Just shows he cares, Pete.
He cares. Does, absolutely.
He cares. Hopefully, he can finish 5th or 6th. We'll not get 6th. We can do, but I don't think we will because I expect Spurs to beat Sheffield and Burnley.
Still, well, we'll wait and see, but we've closed the gap to 4 points.
We have. And then it could be 1 point behind Tottenham. They're going to put a couple of pressure on them. Do you know what I mean? But what Spurs don't want to do, they don't want to go down to Whimper. If they go down to Whimper, then that'd be embarrassing. I mean, Postecoglou, unseen fans, what about? How pathetic. It's his
first season.
You know? Pathetic. Yes, he's with a pen. Half done. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. And Bruno's going nowhere. Nor is Isak, lads. Fat. Absolute fat, Gordon. Chocolates and cakes. Yes, she does love chocolate and cakes. She loves food as well. And then Chelsea are the world there on fire. I mean, they scored 5, didn't they? Wow.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They're banging them in, beat Tottenham, and now they beat West Ham. 7 goals in the process. Do you know what I mean? And if we want to potch out. But you know what? If Alex is watching the show from Chelsea Fan TV, you know what? Big up to you, my guy. And, you know, but we want to finish above you. So, yeah. So, looking at the 4th, they talked about the 4th goal, don't you? Yeah, we did. But I thought Newcastle played really good football. I mean, my worries again, Bruno, when you get caught, it's the midfield. The midfield catches out again every time.
It does, yeah. That's the only thing. And again, we're starting slow off in games or not up to it. But we'll get going. That's the main thing. And yeah, as soon as we took it to Burnley, they just couldn't find an answer.
Yeah, facts, absolute facts, and that's the problem. We got to start on the front foot. If we start on the front foot, we're just annihilate teams. You know what I mean? But I tell you what, I'm going to say now: if we get the first goal against United, we win that game. We win that game.
I think we'd end up. We could easily stick a few past them.
I totally agree.
Surprise me if we could.
Totally agree. Watched Match of the Day last night, Tumba? Yes, I did.
I missed it, unfortunately.
But Doctor Who, not sure that one. Big up to Lorraine as well. Hi to Lorraine.
You're well, Lorraine.
I hope you're well. Hi to Philip as well. And yeah, PR, that's there as well. And yeah, I mean, Eddie Howe seems to be happy as well. And he must be fed up. I mean, he must be. Before I go on Eddie, I've got to talk about. Lorraine's got a good comment there as well. Honestly, I'm fed up with how good Sean was yesterday. No, he wasn't. And it's all that mission in his interview where he's handed that goal on a plate.
It was a good goal. It was a much better performance from him. That's what I would say. But again, we just want consistency now. That's it. But it was a much better performance from Longstaff yesterday.
It was. I mean, absolutely right. And we could totally get 5th. I mean, look, you know what? I'm just going to take game by game and see where it takes us, you know. I'm not going to say, we can get 5th, and then all of a sudden, we never get it, but it'd be nice. But we've got to be confident as well. At least take 10 min and not a full first half to get up to and running. Yeah, Joe, that's a fair point.
That was a good, fair point, yeah, because it was we first off against Sheffield United. We were awful in that first 45 minutes. Well, it was Burnley. Finally, we found our feet after 10 minutes or so.
I know. Couldn't lose that goal. I mean, Chelsea goal difference is shite. If we win our next 3, there's nothing they can do. There's absolutely nothing they can do. Because Julian is back, and emphasize Joe and Lorraine. And do you think Ivan Toney would go to Euros? Oh, it's a hard one.
Oh, it's a tough one.
Well, South's got a difficult choice. I mean, Callum Wilson or Ivan Toney. Yeah, pick one of those 2. I don't think you pick both. Then again, it's 26 in the team.
You've also got Ollie Watkins. It wouldn't surprise me if Southgate chooses him as well.
Or Cole Palmer.
Palmer, yes, I think he will.
Yeah, I think Palmer would definitely go on that plane as well. What a season that lad is having. What a season he's having. You know what it is like with Cole Palmer? I mean, he wanted to leave Man City a couple of years ago. And I tell you what, I mean, in hindsight, I would have loved to have him. But looking back, Chelsea got there first. And they got to him. How much should be worth now? Probably 3 times worth. And how come some teams are banging in the goals in at the end of the season? Very sus.
It's a funny old season.
Exactly. That's the thing. Why they're not done in the middle of the season? Do you know what I mean? But would be fantastic this season. Apart from, if you think about it, Pete, right? The injuries we've had, right, in the middle of the season, up to 15 players out, yeah, and that's why we lost games. If we had our strong team out, we'd be top 4 because we done a double.
Yeah, we did.
We did. Beat Man U, right? We also beat Arsenal and Tottenham, yeah, and came close against Man City. And that is the thing. Couldn't beat Liverpool. Yeah. That's one of the teams I love to beat. I love to beat Liverpool next season on this lot. Seriously, man. We need to beat them lot. Longstaff was better because Joe is back. Could be. But, and then he said himself, in his post-match interview, he was handing that goal. I think the ball was played to him by Murphy, and then he just...
Yeah, it was, and then he just stuck that in the bottom corner.
Exactly. And Joe's agreeing with Amy. Good points there. And Longstaff plays well with Murphy and Livermental. I'll get people on social media about 36 saying that's his level. That game against Bruno, that's his level. Nobody said about PSG, but
yeah, that's
go. And same player, some players are pulling out all the stops and it's crunch time for bye-byes. Wow.
Good point. Yeah, some of those players hopefully some of these players are not going to be here next season. We need to know, we know the ones who need rid of and definitely moved on, and the ones we really need to keep.
Yeah. And let's go on to some players will pull out all the stops. Read that. Longstaff knows when Tonali is available, he ain't starting the game. Has to be J7, Bruno, Tonali. Joe, exactly my words. But you look at the other players we've got. We've got Tom Sean, we've got Tom Willock, we've got Elliott, and we've got Tonali to come back as well. So all those got to come back as well. So midfield, we're well stocked off in midfield. We don't need any more midfielders at all whatsoever, but we couldn't need a right side of mid. And Joe said, thanks to Amy, exactly that, Joe. Rumours that Saul's looking at paying 20 mil for Wilson in the summer. Very interesting. Very interesting. It'd be a career-changing move for the lad.
Yeah, I think 20 million is a good deal, considering that's how much we paid for him. And he's 32 now.
Yeah. I think a good buy. I think if he wants to go to Saudi, cool. But we got room to get sell players. He'd be one of them. Miggy be one of them. 36 be another. You look at other players as well. We got to keep Dan Burn. We need to keep Dan Burn now.
I think Ben could be more of a squad player next season.
Yeah, could be a squad next season, but we've got to keep him.
Yeah,
and Tonali would be in straight away, I think, when he's fit. And Joe, Tonali went back will always start class, man. And you know what it is, right? I mean, I hope people watching on X, right? But I watched this guy when he used to play at Brescia, right? Serie winner with Brescia. Joined Milan in 2020, yeah? On loan, turned into permanent buy for 10 million quid, right? What a championship with Serie A with Milan, yeah? And, great player. He is he's a winner. The guy's coming to Newcastle as a winner, yeah? And that's what we need.
That's what we need.
Yeah, and this guy is going to do a lot of things for us, I hope, next season. I really, really do, Pete.
Yeah, absolutely. You'll feel like a new player when Tonali's ban suspended. I can't wait to see when the lad comes back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so we look at the fourth goal, like for Burnley, it was just a poor goal to concede. It was really, really poor.
It really was.
I mean, like you said, Richie, what was he doing? He played out.
I think a lot of people are putting it down to Richie of his clearance. Have I disappeared there?
No.
Am I still there, John?
Yeah, you're still there. Okay, yeah.
I think my screen's gone blank.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why Richie's was making that pass. The Bravka in a way is too far of his line, but yeah, I think it's definitely mostly down to Richie. I don't know what pass that was there.
Yeah, it was quite a heavy pass. And it just whoosh. And then after that, you knew what was going to happen. It cost us a goal, but it didn't really matter because we still won that game. We always just be sensible and see the game out, and that's exactly what we have done. Yeah, Pete, you're frozen, mate.
Right, then I'll just refresh, John.
Okay, I'll let you go and you can refresh. And just Pete's going to refresh his channel as well. Make sure you smash the likes as well, subscribe as well. And as you refresh, there he is.
Yeah, Hold on, I'll do it again. Sorry, John.
Sorry, mate. Do that. Go for the comments for Pete comes in. One of the best parts about the Premier League is watching teams choke at the end of the season. I think with players coming back and a recent performance, we can see it. We are not one of them. Facts. Kel, you're absolutely right. And everyone's saying to Mama Flossie. And yeah, Wayne, I watched them against Milan a few times before we bought him. Christ, what a player he is. I mean, look, he is worth every single penny. And when he plays for us, I think he's going to be really, really good. Really, really good. But I'll look at we're going to do the player ratings in a minute as well. As soon as Pete comes back, we're going to do the player ratings as well. And it's going to be really, really good. It's got some good ratings as well. I don't mind man on the matches. I'm going to wait for Pete to come in as well, guys. And I got one as well from Pete. First of all, you got a green screen there.
Yeah, I don't know why it's the thing in the green screen now. So right. Just leave it like this now.
Leave it like this.
Just keep it like that now for now.
Yeah, it may change in the next couple of minutes by surprise. So we'll see. He's used to played in his country now, language, and his teammates to Premier League. Better watch out, Cast Tonali. Oh, he's gone again. Will be on a mission to prove himself next season. That's to enjoy. Yes, Joe. Let's hope that is the case. And you know what? He's going to tell and say, look, you know what? After all the I've had, I'm going to come out here. I'm going to give me all. And that's what we need for more players. You know what I mean? That's what we need for Tonali as well. We shall see. So we're just going to go into a player wins in a minute. If Pete, that looks good. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Yay! So big up to you. And I'm sure that's going to be fun. Pete is in Saudi on Sigamish. Oh my God, man. I love that. On a mish. Love it, love it, love it. Let's go through the play wins, man, because we've gone for it. And then if you like the video, watch, like, and subscribe. You know how it goes. We get a play ratings marks out of 10. And if you don't like the ratings, cry more. We're back again next week against Brighton. So I'll start with Martin de Bracker, Pete. I mean, again, right? I mean, look, how many more times got to say about this guy? There's still issues between him and the defense and the high line, yeah? And it's down to him. He made a good save earlier on. Other than that, right? I mean, indecisive again. Considered a goal, but apart from that, he only made one decent save first half.
Yeah, he did. I think because Burnley just couldn't. We did well to stop Burnley at times as well. Just the one wasn't many had to do. Again, it's mostly down to Richie. But why is Dubravka have to be that far off his line, which he had no chance to get the ball?
Nah, doesn't need to do that at all whatsoever. And you know what it is, right? I mean, that's the thing. He's got to learn from that. He's 35. I don't think he's going to change now. But you know what? Go on. Just give him a rating.
So I think I'll just give him a 6.
Yeah, cool stuff. Joe, he's been brilliant. We haven't seen his best. Excited for him coming back. That's entirely. JK, back at 2 JK. It was my birthday yesterday. It's in August. And so I'll be 55 in August. Don't look it, but I am. Will be. Thank you. But even though I hope you well, what was against Burnley? Yes, we're both fine, mate. And in the chat as well. Hope you well too. Got over Nick right as well. Getting John away that tune. Thank you for that comment from YouTube, Nick. FC exactly win. Good to see you. Average 6 out of 10. Hate when goalies comes way after the box. 80 speaks sense. Let's move on to the right back. This guy just gets more confident every time with the ball, without the ball. Loves going forward. 1 duel, 2 tackles yesterday as well. I mean, no, I haven't mentioned Kieran Trippier because this guy, Tino's doing a great job, Pete.
I thought he was absolutely fantastic. Why we got him in for a reason. This lad's definitely one. Now, of course, for the future, I thought he was outstanding not just in terms of his defending, the way he's bombing down the flanks as well, getting the balls in the box as well. What can you say about him? Yes, and he's getting better and better now, this kid. That's exactly why we brought him in.
Yeah.
having Livramento deserves a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, you know what? I'll go with that as well because you know what it is. So I was gonna give him an 8, but I'll go with that. And you know what it is, right? I'm not being funny, but I think Kieran Tripp's got a job on his hands.
I think Trippier's going to have to in his place now when he returns next week.
I agree. And let's go on to the next one, Emma Kraft. I think, look, first 10 minutes, I thought he was a little bit of nerves, but as the game went on, looked so more assured. His passing rate is 89%, very good in the air. And you know what? If he carries it on between now and the end of the season, do you know what? The guy is 30 years of age, right? I never rated this guy that running us up Bologna. When we bought this guy, everyone's piping him up. I'm thinking, whoa, hang on a minute. I know this guy. He ain't that great. But now, centre back, I think he's been fantastic.
Again, it's down to Eddie. That's made him like that. He wasn't getting anywhere under our previous manager. We don't like to say his name. Yeah, I thought he did very well yesterday. Kraft, we know he's mostly a fullback, but he can do a job at centre back as well. And I thought he did very well. So I think Kraft deserves an 8.
Cool stuff. I'll go with that as well. Let's go on to his partner in crime. Well, he made a fantastic tackle early in the first half, but you know what it is, right? Every single week, right, at centre back, he looks better and better and better. Okay, against Palace, I didn't think it's great. He wasn't the only one, but he played a key leadership role at the back, and it's so important now that he stays at centre back, and that's what he needs to be. Again, he's very good again. Seriously.
Yeah, play your players in the correct position, and what does that tell you? It was never any good at left back, particularly when you come up against really players who have pace, and that was unfortunately Dan Burns' downfall. But you stick him in his correct position, and that's what he does as a centre back as well. So very good tackle, yeah. So an 8 for Dan Burns for me.
Cool stuff. And the left back as well. And you've got to sign this guy for 20 million quid. This guy, I mean, he got beat and then he retrieved the ball back. Going forward, I like him. Recovering charge is so important, yeah, which he did. Otherwise, that could have been problems when he put that ball in. But he offered a use of outlet when he has the football. This guy could be our left back for the next 10 years.
Why did we bring him in? And that shows you why we have brought him in. Fantastic yesterday's weekend, getting up and down the flanks, what a left back does, putting the tackles in when he needs to. I'm glad we've given that opportunity now. We were very disappointed when he wasn't getting those opportunities and Dan Burn was playing a left back that time. But now Eddie's now seen the sense. And look what Lewis Hall is doing now. And he was very, very good yesterday. Absolutely fantastic. I think a 9 for Lewis Hall for me.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I thought you looked good as well. And it's your ratings as well. Let's go into the midfield. It was a 4-4-2. We started G and Murphy. He was my man of the match. 2 assists. He worked tirelessly for the team for me. He is hardworking and contributes defensively, not just forward and attack as well. And he's a huge threat. And that's why we won the game, because 2 assists and his work rate is good.
One of his best games I've seen him play. But again, consistency, that's what I want to see. You've got to do it in the next game as well. But yeah, really, really good. 2 assists as well. And which was really, really good to see it. I think Murphy deserves double figures in terms of a rating. Coffee, if you're watching.
Hey!
Mourinho is a 10 out of 10.
Yes, big up to Jacob Murphy.
Speaking of, he's just popped up in the chat as well.
Oh, man.
Hey, what good timing that was.
There you go. So, like a coffee, we're giving him a 10. And I hope you're happy now. I don't normally get 10s, but I would have given him a 9. But I'm going to keep him happy. So I'm going to give him a 10. I'm going to make him happy. 10 out of 10. Man of the match. He deserves it, man. And if you tend to go, good as your time in the future, Balladar, the guy's 29, come on 30. But there you go. Let's go on to the next one. Will he get a 10? Would be silly to sell this guy in the summer. Bruno, yeah. Again, class apart, yeah. He won six or 7 tackles he won, and he's a heartbeat of the team. And I tell you what, he could have got a second. He could have got 2 on another day. But you know what, Bruno? This guy holds the team together. I tell you what, if you sell this guy, then he was just chucked to Pochik in the bin.
why we see him now. He's the wizard now in this team, the Brazilian wizard. Fantastic yesterday. The goal he scored was just cracking. Totally shocks the goalkeeper. Doesn't even move a muscle to get the ball. What a goal that was as well from Bruno. And doesn't need a lot of power on the shot as well. It's just how he surprises the goalkeeper as well. And it was just brilliant. So I think Bruno deserves double figures as well. So that's a 10 for him as well.
What's with all these 10s today, Pete? You're feeling jealous today, are you? I can't lie. Oh, bless him. Yeah, sure, and smiling away. 10 for Bruno as well. Big up to Bruno. Let's go on to his partner in crime. This is his best performance for a long time. I can't lie. But scored a fine goal. And I know Lorraine's not Lorraine's favourite player. I'm not going to lie. But he did all right. We unlocked him, Pete. We unlocked him.
We did. That's a lot better from Sean Longstaff than what it has been in the God knows past how many games where he's just been all over the place. He's been like a donkey. He's been Bambi on ice.
Yeah.
Was much better yesterday. Much better. But again, we need to see that next game and after that and the final game of the season is all I can say. But he took his goal very well. He shot it first time as well, which was really good. He could have possibly took a touch, but he didn't. And again, keep our no chance. Put that in the bottom corner. Great goal from Longstaff. I think an 8 for Longstaff was deserved.
Mm-hmm. Cool. You give him an 8?
Yes.
Then okay, cool. And let's go on to the left side. It's Anthony Gordon. Gareth South has got to be so proud for what he witnessed yesterday. Yeah, and this guy has got to be in an England team for the Euros as well. What a penalty. His work rate is absolutely fantastic. 10 goals, 10 assists. What a season. What a first season for Anthony Gordon. Yeah. I mean, everyone's talking about Cole Palmer, yeah, every single week. But these people don't talk about Anthony Gordon every single week at all whatsoever. Because I guarantee you, if he was at Chelsea, they'd tackle him every single week.
Absolutely. The guy, again, just gets better and better and better. Doubles for Premier League goals and assists, 10 each. And brilliant as well from him as well. He's just unstoppable at the moment. And again, give their defence tons and tons of problems. Yesterday, I think double figures for Gordon as well. Can't deny that.
Yep, absolutely. Mark's awesome ratings there, Pete.
10 as well for Gordon.
Cool. Southgate was still Pete Rashford over Gordon. Well, if that's the case, I shall be watching the Euros.
Why Southgate? It'd be absolutely bonkers to pick a player who's got attitude problems, who doesn't want to be at the club he's at the moment. His performances have been dire as of late. I know he's out injured at the moment. I'm pretty sure he is. But Rashford nowhere doesn't deserve to go to the Euros with what's going on with him at the moment. He's in a toxic club. It looks like he's definitely fallen out with Ten Hag. Something's definitely not right there because his body language is all wrong and he's not delivering on the pitch than what he probably has been.
Yeah. Facts, absolute facts. I mean, all eyes will be on that next month.
And in terms of Amy's comment says that he's overrated, I agree he is.
Oh, 100%. 100%. I'll leave that there. 100%. And let's go on to the strikers. We're going to start with Callum Wilson. I mean, you see him in the starting 11 alongside Isak. And I think his runs causing lots of problems. He scored an opening goal. And then after that, second goal, got involved in the second goal. And I thought he worked hard.
Yeah, I'm very surprised he actually started the game. I thought he didn't. But no, he went with something different. Put Callum in there. You give him the ball. If he's in the right place, he'll stick it in the back of the net. That's exactly what he did. His strength was really, really good. I know he was booked for the thing, but I thought he was using his strength a lot of the time. But yeah, let's see if he can still get a few more goals. There's still time. I think he's on about 7 or 8 or 9 Premier League goals now.
But yeah, we'll wait and see. 10.
So 10. He's on 10 now, is he? But yeah, I thought Wilson was very, very good yesterday, not in terms of his finish, but the way he used his strength up there was very good as well. So I think a 9 for Wilson.
Cool stuff. And Amy said 9 for Wilson. That diamond peed her off. I mean, the thing is, though, he jumped straight back up straight away. And that's why Taylor booked him for that as well, for cheating. But I think the fans played his part as well. And that's the thing. But it was soon quiet. When he scored. But that's the thing. Let's go on to Isak. I mean, Mr. Penalty, scored a couple minutes later. I didn't think it was at its best in the first half, but second half is slightly better.
Yeah, it was. It was quite quiet in the first half, you would say. But second half, it didn't. I know he missed a penalty, but as I mentioned, top class strikers will miss a penalty at one time. But didn't let it get to him, and of course that to get his fourth goal and to get 20 Premier League goals, he just rifles that in the roof of the net. So very, very good from Isak. I'll still give Isak a 9 as well.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's go on to the substitutes. We've got start with Elliot Anderson. You should cameo, but I thought you were so lucky to be booked.
That was how can you give
a booking for that?
Just for using his own strength just to get away from the player. I mean, sorry, that no, definitely not. There was nothing wrong with that at all. Mr. Anthony Taylor, tripe referee. But I thought Anderson did well in terms of his hold of play. So I would say an 8 for. I would say an 8 for Anderson. I thought you did well.
Cool. Let's go on for Alacosta. Isak 9. Shockingly missed. I think the issue with Wilson and Isak taking the penalty, put him off. You gotta talk about that before the game. Go out the pitch. Don't do it on the pitch. Do it in the dressing room. Decide he's going to take it and go for that. What we don't want is another Chelsea moment. Remember Madiaki, Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer, and then Conor Gallagher has to come over and sort of. Wilson's overtaken Bisley on goals. Congratulations on that. That ref is disgraceful. Yeah, maybe you could have done. You do a better job aiming as a ref than that guy. I'm telling you. And never thought I would see one of our players grabbing the ball off Wilson to give to Isak.
Well, Isak should be the designated penalty taker now.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. And let's go on to Harvey B. The number 1 came on to sub as well. Again, he struggled to get into the game, to be fair. And he didn't do
a lot, did he? No, he didn't. Didn't think he really did a lot, unfortunately. A lot of people say he doesn't turn up away from home. That's the thing. Yeah, he did really struggle throughout the game. So I'll probably just say a 6 for Barnes.
Yeah, I'll go with that as well. And the rest of the field, it's good to see Joe Linton on the pitch. It's good to see him there. Good to see Miggy on the pitch as well. And also, I'm going to give them both standard 5s. They didn't do that much for me at all.
They came on just over 10 minutes time. That was the thing.
Yeah. And Aston Ritchie, give him standard 5 as well. Venture cameo as well. Give the ball away from a corner, which led to Burnley goal. And then other than that, he was unlucky at that right-footed shot straight at the keeper. Would have preferred on his left. But other than that, it was an event for cameo for the guy.
It was, yeah. It came on quite late as well. So just a standard 5.
Champion. Just for those tackles. And Woods as well. I think, did I miss some? A couple of comments as well. I do apologize. Flying off like 7. Also seeing Street Superior now is back. Show out the word. And he's Superior now is back. Showed myself. Yep, I'll go with that for those tackles. Love Miggy, but didn't do them much. And Ashley 6 for Barnes. Richie 3 should have scored. And he gave the ball away. Richie was so bad. So he gets a 3 from Amy. And Big Joe, Miggy, standard 5. I'll go with that as well. Yeah, so there you go. So that's the player ratings there as well. I mean, Eddie's got to be pleased. What do you think Eddie must be saying to the players? Do you think he'd be pleased?
Oh, yeah. I mean, he wouldn't have felt pleased in the first 10 minutes, but he would too after we started to take control of the game.
Yeah.
That's the thing. But, yeah, I think we've just got to keep going now with 3 games left. We can win the remaining 3 games, and Europe's definitely guaranteed.
Yeah. And referee gets an egg. I tell you what, he was woeful. I wouldn't give him a rating. I'm not going to give that guy a rating at all whatsoever. I'm sorry. he gets a 0.
Yeah, he was crap. I don't know how people can say Anthony Taylor's a good referee. He's not.
Nah. And yet, he's in Euros. He's been picked for the Euros.
He's a poor referee.
I tell you what, can you imagine him refereeing the semi-final games? It's going to cost him games, I'm telling you. No wonder Jose Mourinho.
Exactly.
Like him. Referee should be barred, and -10 from Amy. Very hard. And then let's have a look. Man U needs to lose tomorrow.
And I think they will.
And not rating Richie, my bet up. I agree. And that's the just to win La Liga round with
Real Madrid, right? They did, yeah.
Yeah. Barcelona felt a bit Girona as well. So that's why Real Madrid's won it. And big up to Jude Bellingham as well. Well done to Jude.
Absolutely.
Well done to Real Madrid. So we're going to wrap up the show there because I know you've got a show to do at 8 o'clock and I appreciate that. And thanks for the chat as well. And here's your man of the match as well, leave in the comments section down below, right? And Eddie gets a 10 out of 10. We're going to say Eddie 10 out of 10. He changed it up, so why not? And Pete, can you tell the people where we can find you for people who don't know?
Channel 8, PD Proudlock. I'll be doing my match review just over an hour's time. So do tune into that one as well, and that's what we got coming up. So yeah, feel free to check out if you haven't already done so yet.
Fantastic stuff. Love you lots as well, Amy. You're good and absolutely fantastic. She's been on the channel twice, and she rather be in the chat rather than the channel as well, which is fair enough. And 10 out of 10. Thank you very much indeed for that coffee as well. I'm going to think of doing the show tomorrow. I'm doing a 20-minute interview with Dan Potts from AFTV tomorrow. How he became a YouTuber. AFTV. We're going to talk about a bit of Arsenal as well, a bit about Newcastle United as well. And we're going to talk about Bruno Guimaraes as well, telling he's got no chance of coming. And that you probably understand that. So, guys, if you like what we watch, make sure you like and subscribe. And Pete, don't go away yet because the channel is frozen.
No worries,
and don't go away because I'm going to come back in the game. And as always, have a fantastic evening. And it's a winner, lads. Pete, don't go away. I'm going to come out and shut down properly.
So John gets sorted. Well,
mate.
No, he's there.